Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Veronica. Thank you so much for clicking the link to watch my video. Without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So, sorry I've been a little MIA. If you can't tell, I've actually been sick for 2 full weeks. It's actually coming up on, I think this Friday will be 2.5 or 2, I don't know. So, basically, for this video, I'm going to do like a skincare with me video. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but I'm just going to be chatting with you guys, trying out some skincare products, some drugstore skincare products at that, because yeah. But yeah, I've just been so sick, so I apologize for the absence of videos, but let's get started before it's way too long. So this is the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Hydrating Mud Mask for dry skin. I don't have dry skin, but I'm going to use this because I feel like whenever you do masks, sometimes it's so drying and my skin loves hydrating things. So I'm actually going to try this out. Hopefully this isn't dry yet. I've kind of had this mask for a long time. It looks a little dry, not going to lie. Okay, let's see. I'm going to be using like this e.l.f. masking brush. Only thing I don't like about it is it has crevices in there, and that defeats the point of a mask, like I feel like. But basically, if anyone has been looking for me or wondering like, what the heck happened to Veronica? Well, I got really sick. This is the best my voice has honestly sounded. I did not have the flu because in the military, we are required, it is mandatory for us to get our flu shots no matter what. So, and I worked in a hospital, a level 1 trauma center, pretty big hospital. So obviously we had to get our flu shots, and ever since then, I feel like I never get the flu. So if you're ever debating on whether or not you should get the flu shot, I think you should definitely get it. Chances are you're not going to, it's going to protect you against, hopefully, the strand of flu that comes out for the year, but I feel like it reduces your chances greatly and it makes you getting the flu a lot less worse, if that makes sense. So what I really have right now is a really bad sinus infection, to the point where I'm on an antibiotic, I'm on an oral steroid, I'm on a nasal steroid, I'm on Sudafed, the 12-hour one that you have to get behind the counter. And I'm also on, I have a rinse kit that I need to do today because today's the day that my swelling went down in my nose. So now I can actually do it. It actually hurts for me to breathe in my nose. That's how swollen my nasal passages were. So if this doesn't work, my doctor told me that I have to do a CT head scan. So I'm praying against that because I feel like that's only asking for trouble. I'm gonna use this whole entire face mask, so I'm gonna put a lot on. Even though I have a really small face, but I feel like I'm gonna layer up on this so I can say I used it and be done with it. I have had my tonsils removed a long time ago, and this kind of gave me PTSD because I got sick with Lemierre's, and if you guys look back at my old videos, like when I was first on YouTube, I actually filmed a video about it because it was super scary, and I actually did almost die. Like, I wasn't like at the point of death yet, but they thought I had cancer, and then the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, and I one by one my body systems were shutting down. So first I went hoarse and I thought I had the flu. Then my blood pressure started dropping and dropping, and I couldn't walk or talk. I actually had developed some sort of like my speech, the infection was growing in my neck, so I couldn't talk or anything. I actually ended up getting like a blood clot from it, and it was all due to the infection. So don't be worried. I know people are like, oh, how can you be in the military? It was due to an infection, and that's on the like list of I'm good, because it's not a blood, I don't have blood clots. Obviously, I'm super young. And then what else happened? I was on, so I ended up figuring out I had Lemierre's, and I was on antibiotics for about I want to say 10 months, and then blood thinners for a full year. I got transfusions through an IV for about, I want to say 3 or 4 months. And my dad flew all the way from South Carolina because the doctor called him, and my mom. I was living with my mom, so she was there. But my doctor called him and said, you need to get down here, because they didn't know what was wrong with me, and my blood pressure was just dropping and dropping. So I could literally feel myself like dying. And I don't know why. It's not funny, but I laugh when I get nervous. So that's an experience that I kind of took kind of lightly, honestly. I was a little bit immature, and I didn't really understand the fact that life is precious. And then having my sinus infection hit me so hard to the point where I've literally been hoarse for 2 weeks. This is the best my voice has ever been, thank God. I tried to film so many times, but I couldn't get out of bed. I tried to work. Like, I went to work every single day, even though I was really, really sick, and I overdid it, and my body was like, stop. And that's one thing that I need to learn how to do, is say like, no, I can't do it. But I feel like whenever I say no, like, it's like I feel guilty. I feel bad. I feel like, no, I should fight to do it. You know, I still went and build, we had Habitat for Humanity, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically like building houses. And I literally started my antibiotics the day before, and I'm out there cutting wood, building a house. Like, that, I just don't know. Of course it was a great cause, but like, I just don't listen. Some more on my nose, just a little bit. This mask is like really weird. It's like, I think because it has shea butter in it, it's like super thick. If my energy is a little bit lower in the next couple of videos, like, give me some time to kind of get my body back up. I'm hydrating a ton. Yeah, so other than that, I'm feeling good today. This mask is like super tight. Oh no, it said to apply a thin, it said to apply a thin layer, and I applied a thick layer. And it says keep on face after 10 minutes, use weekly or as needed. I'm probably gonna go ahead and throw this away. I do have quite a bit. I have such a small face, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna do another hydrating mask when I come back. So that way I'm not sitting here boring you guys to death. So, okay, so I just rinsed it off. My face felt a little sticky at first, so I did like 4 different rinses. Maybe that's why you don't put too much, but overall I feel like it's just a typical mud mask. So when I filmed a skincare video, I think like a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I was obviously, oh my gosh, I got it all over my neck. I'll clean that up a little bit later. So it is a little messy. Then literally maybe a week later, after I was like, oh, I don't really get breakouts, my whole chin like area broke out. I do have a couple of scars, so 1, 2. I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, your skin is so perfect. Not when I stress out, so don't stress out or else you'll get breakouts. Oh, I forgot to mention what I'm trying next. So this is the Nutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating 100% Hydrogel mask. How many times did I say hydro? So I bought this when it first came out, literally. As soon as I saw it in stores like 2 months ago, maybe a month ago, I bought it. Wow, there's like a lot left over in this pack. Ooh, the only thing that I hate about masks, like actual sheet masks, is I feel like they're too big for my face. I have a really small face, so it's annoying. Is this my eyes? What is going on here? Okay, I don't want it to go in my eyes. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Like, I'm so confused on this because I'm not gonna put it over my eye. Like, that's just not gonna happen. Because that's how you get styes, is when you put strange stuff in your eye. Yeah, I'm not sure what these eye flaps are, but I'm not putting them on my eye. I assume you're supposed to, but I'm not going to. So now I'm going to do the bottom piece. So far it feels really good. I love doing hydrating masks, especially when you're sick or when your skin is just feeling so dry, and my skin has been feeling really dry. But like I was saying, I made a mistake and well, you guys know I was dealing with a lot of stress a little while ago, and I started to break out, and I know I don't, oh my gosh, this is a mess. I know I don't normally break out, so I knew it was due to me stressing out. So just want to again reiterate, don't stress. Like, no wedding stress, no work stress. Like, these, honestly, what I have to tell myself is, like, if you were to die, everything would go on as normal. So why are you worried about stuff that you can't change? I know that's extreme, but for people who are like control freaks and like order and are so used to having everything done certain ways, sometimes you have to talk to yourself extreme. But I've been really praying, getting back on my prayer game. I still haven't found a church home that I like, just my personal preference. I feel like there's not churches here that who I feel will feed my soul yet, or that I found. There's still 2 churches that I've not been to out of the whole city. So that tells you, like, I go because I love God. So this does feel cooling. It does bother me how it's not staying on my chin. It is a little itchy, and I can't tell if it's itchy from like, oh, is that supposed to be like that? I don't know. So should this move down? I don't know. I'm not going to touch it. It does bother me a little bit. Like, it's a little itchy, but I can't tell if it's from the clay mask first. I would assume so. Peel wipe film, place hydrogel on face, leave on for 15 to 30 minutes. Oh wow, that's a long time. Then remove mask and massage remaining product into mask. Okay, so anyways, I think I rambled enough because I'm not trying to make this a 20-minute video of me talking. But yeah, I'm back to normal, so this looks really good. So I'm going to let this sit on my face, and then I'm going to come back to you guys and tell you how I liked it or not. And that'll conclude for this video. Sorry, it's really informal today, really chill. I'm just trying to get myself back to being better. So I will be right back in 20 minutes because I don't think I can sit with this being 30 minutes. Okay, y'all, it's been 18 minutes. I don't know. I can't take it anymore because it's just it's sliding. It's sliding on my face, and that irritates me. It was a little itchy. Oh, it's like fully absorbed in my skin. That's strange. It was a little bit itchy, and I think it might have been due to the clay mask, so I won't be buying or purchasing that clay mask anymore, just because it wasn't, I mean, nothing against Shea Moisture, just it wasn't my cup of tea. Wow, it's like fully absorbed in my skin. And I have some white in my hair from that mask. So overall, kind of do like my review on the mask. The Shea Moisture mask, I would not purchase again. It did irritate my skin a little bit. I'm thinking that's why my skin was kind of itchy. The Hydrogel mask, I actually stocked up and bought like 5 of them. I've never tried them, but I bought the brightening one and a ton of the Hydro one just because whenever my skin is dry, I want to use it. Also, some things to consider. I am at a higher elevation living in Montana, so I noticed that when I deep condition, I have to use 2 bags. So I'm thinking, I don't know if it just like sucked all of the moisture up, but it's like fully absorbed in my skin. Like, my face is dry. So I'm going to go ahead and put my vitamin C serum on so I can get rid of these dark spots like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and I gotta do my full toning and all that. My eyebrows are crazy because I don't trust anyone here to do them. So they're like growing back fully strong, but I actually kind of like my bushy brows. It actually looks good once I like carve them out. I can't remember if I mentioned that already, but I bought a ton of makeup, drugstore, high-end. I bought a lot of stuff to try out. So I will be doing a lot of first impression videos, or just like full first impressions of full face stuff, because I bought quite a bit of things that I'm wanting to try. I'm still waiting for 2 products to come in from the UK because we don't have it here yet in the US, and I just couldn't wait. I was like stalking it and I could not wait. hopefully that gets here soon, but there's a lot of stuff that I bought. So if you guys, I don't know if I'm going to post a second video, depending on how I'm feeling. I might just film a bunch of videos this weekend and then start posting more next week. So there might only be one video for this week, depending on how I'm feeling. But please bear with me because I am sick. But I'm feeling much better. The prednisone's giving me so much energy. Like, this steroid makes me feel like so good. So hopefully it's working and knocking it right on out. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to take care of yourself. Mental health is honestly very, very important. It's important to do hobbies and take up exercise that helps keep your mind literally fit. It really does. There's so many studies that prove it. And it just makes you feel better. So I just want to remind all of my watchers out there to take care of yourselves. And don't be superwoman like me. Take it from my example. Be better. And I promise myself that I'm going to do better. And by filming this video, it's going to hold me accountable. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to all the new subscribers. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So, bye.